Yo, what's up, guys? Today it's spring break, or it was, and we're going to be talking about the three B's: beaches, booze, and boobs. Anyway, we're going to be looking at the best and the absolute worst UFC fighters to go on spring break with. Starting us off strong in the A tier. Fucking Shug, dude. Schmitty made spring break massive, bro. He's kind of like your typical like surfer frat bro that you're gonna want to go on spring break with. He's gonna be wingmanning you. He's gonna, let's be honest, all those resolutions he made for the Marabi rematch, he's gonna be breaking them. And he's got that open
He's gonna have
relationship.
Schmitty with him.
He's got Schmitty with him.
With him.
Gonna make spring break massive.
He's got Timbo with him. So, kissing the girls last night, huh?
How's your sleep schedule, bud? How's the hangover, buddy?
Get any puss?
Get any puss lately, bud? Tim Welsh by himself lands Sugar in the A tier. No doubt about it. 100%. Continuing, you got anything left to add for Mr. Shug?
Nah.
Continuing our hot streak in the A tier. DP. He's in the... literally me, bro. Everybody says I look like Dustin Poirier. So, Dustin Poirier is kind of in here for a different kind of spring break. He's going to have the barbecue spring break. He's going to have the boat kind of spring break. You know what I mean? You're going to be on like, not like a crazy McGregor type of yacht, but you're going to be on like, you're going to be on a nice boat. You're going to be fishing. You're going to be getting like a beer type of drunk. You know what I mean? Not like, not like doing shots and shit.
You wouldn't want to be like playing cup pong against the guy, and then like, if he beats you and he keeps on bringing it up, like, oh, you thought we were gonna beat me in cup pong? Yeah. Focus on next match. Yeah. Don't focus on that. Nah,
yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah, this is my house. Fort Lauderdale's my house. Yeah, go back to like New York or wherever you came from, bro. See you next year. Anyway, a lot worse. My wife's boyfriend said we can't drink that much alcohol. Yeah, Ian Gary is a hell no, dude. Ian Gary is gonna be getting cucked. If you're with Tim Welsh and you get any puss, he's gonna be watching you in the corner like like it's a little creepy, bro. It's not good.
Yeah, and like if like anyone passes out, he'll call the cops, flee the scene, get his boyfriend's lawyers right after.
My wife's
They were
boyfriend.
the ones who was drinking.
Yeah, and if you're under 21, completely forget all of it. You're cooked. My wife's boyfriend's lawyers will be here very soon. You guys are not supposed to be drinking alcohol. Yeah, complete L to be on spring break with. Kick Ian Gary out of the group chat right now. He's not coming to Fort Lauderdale. He's not coming to ASU, wherever you're going. Leave him at home, bro. Leave him in Brazil. Anyway, bro, I never said to take the shot. I just handed you the shot. That's a completely different matter. I said you were supposed to hold it, bro. I never said you were supposed to drink it. Drickus Du Plessis, he's going to be... You know, he's not higher because you might die, but... Also, did anybody see Drickus drink this, like, ginormous cup of beer? I think it was after the Izzy fight or something. It might have been after the Strickland rematch, but he, like, chugged this ginormous thing of beer. It was literally, like, this tall in, like, 10 seconds, dude. It was crazy.
He was downing stuff after... He was downing stuff after, like, every fight. I'm pretty sure he was doing it after the Hamzat.
He's also a little zesty, though. He's also a little freaky. But I feel like he could wingman you. And he's going to be like... He's gonna go up to the girls at the bar or the club or whatever, and he's gonna wingman you. He's like...
He's gonna wingman you with a lie and then say he never said it.
Bro, listen, I never said you should get with my friend, bro. I said he should get with you. Completely different. And they're falling for that, bro. They're falling for it. That's the thing. I never said you had to get with my friend. I just said you should, bro. Completely different.
Yeah, like he would like wingman you. He would like tell girls and like he never said that you were 6'5". He said you looked like you were 6'5", something like that.
Oh, bro, listen. I said my friend's height started with a 6, ends with a 5. I never said he was 6'5", bro. I meant 65 inches. Completely different. Yeah. Next up.
But it'd be fun to have.
He would definitely be a fun time. Next up, we got I'm gonna break her back like a karate chop on wood. Trust. We got Izzy. So Izzy, I feel like Izzy would actually be kind of cool, but he's gonna have these corny lines, bro. He's scaring the hoes away, like with his leave her frozen like Elsa. Trust. I'm gonna do you so bad. I'm gonna leave you frozen like Elsa. Trust. Like, Izzy's just got these corny one-liners. He's gonna be talking about all spiritual. You guys are gonna be like doing mushrooms and stuff. It's not gonna be a spring break type of time. You know what I mean? He's gonna get spiritual and ancestral. He's gonna be telling you like, I don't need a 23andMe to know where I'm from. Trust. Like, okay.
Yeah,
bro.
and like
chill.
If O'Malley brings down his friends, who's saying Izzy's not bringing down the Hangman or Kai Car Frames, those little freaks.
Yeah, keep everybody away from those guys, bro. Like, we gotta stop, bro. We got like O'Malley's bringing Tim Welsh and Schmitty, and they're making it massive, and Izzy's bringing Dan Hooker, and he's taking it massive. Like, we're not trying to deal with no Hangman, bro. He's not even here. But next up, got Max Holloway, bro. Because listen, Max Holloway's a cool guy, right? Are you training jiu-jitsu? That fucking killed me, bro. The clip. Did you see the clip? Did you see the clip of him before the Charles fight and on Kick, and the guy's like, "Are you training jiu-jitsu?"
Yeah, I mean, he clearly wasn't training that, but
oh my god. Okay. Anyway, because if you ask him, like, you're like, "Yo, bro, you think we're getting some tonight? What are we doing tonight?" He's like, "Find out Saturday night, brother. Find out Saturday night, brother. The best is blessed." He's kind of like,
and he's just been like Arc Raiders in his room during spring break.
He's kind of like a Woody doll. Like, you wind him up, he's like, "We'll find out Saturday night, brother. Find out Saturday night." That's literally all he's gonna say. And then Saturday night comes around. Maybe you guys have a good time. Maybe you don't. You're gonna find out Saturday night. But like that's all there really is to it, bro. That's all there is to Max Holloway. You know what I mean? When it comes to the personality, the best is blessed. I'm not gonna get not anymore. But anyway, I'm getting too ahead of myself. Nate Diaz. Yeah, he's starting fights. He's not backing you up in fights. He might slime you out. He's going to be fried the entire time, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but, like, that's not always the vibe you're going for on spring break, you know? But he could maybe be fun, but I don't know. You're going to get involved in some gang violence. That's all I'm saying with Nate Diaz. Nobody knows what the fuck a gazelle is. And then also, if you ask him for money, he's going to be like, "The fuck is this, the Money Channel?"
Yeah, I mean, Diaz, he just doesn't seem like the best person to hang around. Especially not with him and his gang.
Yeah. Would not be good. Anyway, we got the Oscar award winner himself, Aljamain Sterling. The reason he's this high is because he owns the Funk Harbor brand. So he's going to be hooking you up with all the rum you could ever want in your entire life. And also, I feel like he's generally a pretty good time, you know? I don't think he'd be bad. Like, he's neighbors with Marab. Marab's like, "Hey, my neighbor!" But, you know, it's really the Funk Harbor that's carrying him this high. And I feel like he does some craziness off the Funk Harbor. And I feel like he knows how to spring break. I don't know. I just get the vibe from him. Don't know why.
Yeah, yeah. I think for sure Alja would because he does have the Funk Harbor. You know, he slams that shit down,
He definitely
and
does.
he's not someone who would like be too. He wouldn't be annoying on spring break.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be annoying. He doesn't have any like crazy negative qualities. He's not really zesty in any way. He's not involved in gang violence, despite how he looks like. He's not doing none of that. And then he's got the Funk Harbor on top of it. Next up, we got Curtis Blades. Now, the reason he's so low, Curtis Blades is a really cool guy. He's a really cool guy, and I hate to say this. I love Curtis Blades. And I hate to say this, but you're going to be at the bar, you're going to be with those, and he's going to be like, my friend over here. I love Curtis Blades, and he can't help it, but it's just dragging him down. I'm not saying don't invite him, but he might ruin some of your chances. There's a chance he ruins something for you. You know what I mean? Also, if he gets too fucked up, you're not gonna understand a word he's saying. Like, there's zero chance you understand what he says, because if he gets drunk, it's gonna be like.
Yeah, I mean, he he's also like kind of like the nerdy type. Like
Yeah, he is a
he's
little
kind of like
nerdy.
Max. He's kind of like Max with like the video games.
Yeah, which
But
is fine. Which is fine. He just doesn't seem like the party type to me. Love
yeah, maybe
Max,
just the inside
love Max, love Izzy, love Curtis Blades. It's just they're not the type to
that you want
to
to be with on
yeah
spring break.
yeah they're not the spring breaker type. That's kind of what the C tier is. That's kind of what the C tier is. Like, good guy, but not necessarily a spring breaker. D tier is they're an annoyance. B tier is like they got a redeeming quality or two. A tier is they're hyping you up. S tier, you guys are gonna see. Speaking of the B tier, got like one redeeming quality. Volk. No, he's not the S tier. This is the first and maybe only time he's gonna be on a tier list. He's not gonna be the S tier. Well, no, he was the A tier before, but like this is the first time he's not gonna be ranked highly. Volk is kind of like your dad. He's like, I don't know if we should be drinking that much. I'm not really the type of guy. But, if you convince him to have a good time, it's gonna be it's gonna be a crazy time. It's just like, he might police you a little bit. He's like, I'm the type of guy, I have like 2 shots, not really like 10.
Nah,
He's,
I feel he'd be like sitting out. He'd be in like a lawn chair, like
yeah,
more or
exactly.
less like watching. But he's got a bunch of like beers. Then he'll like cook dinner later.
He will cook he will cook you a mean dinner. He will cook you a mean dinner. That is a saving grace for him. 100%. Not really too much to say for Volk. Moving on. Mr. Secret Juice himself. Now, he would be higher because he is a party animal himself. But he's gonna steal the girl. 100%. 110%. Mr. Secret Juice, the Rizzler himself. If you're talking to somebody at the club or the bar, he is stealing that bitch. She's gone. She's going with him. That's why he's B tier. Would be a little bit higher. The partying, the looks, they save him, and also he might give you a little bit of he might give you the secret juice, which is raising him up as well. It's gonna like help you look good for spring break too. You know what I mean? But kind of averages him out to a B tier.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be like talking to a girl and then you just like see Holocaust giving her like a really aggressive handshake.
Anyway, the opposite of an aggressive handshake. Mr. Beakers and test tubes. Corey the Sandman Sanhagen. Nah, he would be terrible, bro. He'd be like, actually, I don't think we should be drinking this much. Actually, I think we should do film study instead. No, dude. It would be like, it's just, with Corey Sandhagen, it would just be like he's gonna try to be, bro. He's gonna be like, actually, we're still in college and we're gonna come back and we're gonna have exams to take, so we have to actually like study for those. Corey Sandhagen is just gonna be nerding it up the whole time, no fun. He's gonna be lecturing. If you, God forbid, you put on like party music either, he's gonna be like, actually, we should be listening to Tyler the Creator and his like. If Tyler the Creator has just dropped a new album, he's listening to that shit. He's like, actually, we shouldn't really be listening to this. This music has no substance whatsoever. We should be listening to some music that has actual like meaning and depth behind it. He would just be a nerd. That's all it is.
I would say he's probably the best out of the D tier.
He probably is the best out of the D tier. I'm not gonna lie. If anybody's gonna get moved up to the C, like again, he's kind of similar to these C tier guys, where he's a good guy, just not fit for spring break. It's just he's way less fit for it than these guys are. Like these guys would be open to it. He wouldn't even be open to it. He's not even entertaining that shit.
And this next guy is fit for spring break.
We have two people left to talk about. Former opponents, one in the D tier to round out the D tier, and then one in the S tier. I'm pretty sure you can figure out who these guys are by now. I don't fucking know, bro. I'm too sleepy, bro. I'm not trying to go out, bro. I'm trying to sleep, bro. It's 5 a.m. Leon Edwards. He's going to be sleeping the entire time. God forbid you wake him up. He's crashing out. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't fucking know, bro. It's not going to be good. It's just not going to be good. If you play the music too loud, he's waking up with his, his nightcap on, his fucking sleeping mask. And he's yelling at you the entire time about how he's trying to sleep. It's just not good.
Yeah, I mean, there's some of these where we can agree to disagree. He's borderline S, but...
Okay, anyway, one person left to talk about. Carlos Prates. Dude, Carlos Prates is partying during fight camp. He's always smoking the cigs, which I'm not saying, like, I would personally not like to smoke cigs, but, dude, you see the edits, bro. You see him partying. You see him with the bitches. You see him, bro. Like, Carlos Prates is just going to be that guy. Like, Carlos Prates is the embodiment of spring break. Like, spring break is his entire life, dude. Besides, his life is fighting in spring break, and that's it. Carlos Prates is the ultimate S tier spring breaker, 100%. Even if we weren't even talking about fighters, Carlos Prates would still be in the S tier. That's how goated he is for this topic.
Yeah, he'd be a blast. Like every video you see of like him partying, like he's like so like hype in the video. Yeah. He would definitely be a blast.
And then the the last thing for him to round out the S tier is because if you make the ultimate mistake of bringing Leon Edwards with you to spring break and he yells at you, I'm too fucking sleepy, bro, it's 5 a.m. Carlos Prates is flaming him out with that like zero technique overhand that he hit Neil Magny with. That just colded him. He was fucking dead. Anyway, thank y'all boys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.